This is Josh Hart for JTH Boxing. Today I'm joined by another Josh in Josh Warrington. Josh, first of all, how are we doing?
Fucking great name, by the way. Great name. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Been a long media day. Just getting to the last little bits now, and then we're underway. Preparation. October 7th, Sheffield Arena. Three-time world champion incoming.
Let's just dive straight into things. Obviously, here we are, Nottingham Media Day. I was like I said, you had a long one. Just how excited are you for this fight, though?
It's another big opportunity for myself to become a three-time world champion. Domestic dust up, neutral grounds. He's well supported. I'm well supported. Styles make fights, and I think both our styles are going to make a very entertaining fight.
How excited are you to have this fight on neutral ground? Obviously, they wanted the city ground, but they've not been able to materialise that. But Sheffield, it's a bit of an away day for yourself. Just how excited are you to get that? I know you've been calling out for that.
Yeah, I mean it's not the States. Listen, I probably would have preferred to go to the city ground. I would like to have gone into his backyard, but for whatever reason it couldn't happen. Obviously, it is what it is. I just look forward to getting down there, hearing the noise, hearing the atmosphere, both sets of fans, and it's gonna be some night. But what matters most is what happens inside the ring.
I know obviously this fight's only been announced last night,
Yes.
but I'm sure you've known about this for a while now. How has training gone for this so far?
I feel like I've been training all year. I was meant to fight the winner of himself and Lara back in February. So I've been more or less training since then. There's been times when I've had to pull back a little bit. I mean, you just don't want to peak. Can't hold that peak for so long. But yeah, listen, I'm fucking very good, mate. I'll be more than ready for October 7th to become a three-time world champion.
I want to just quickly talk about February. Obviously, you or someone who has faced Mauricio Lara before. How do you feel Leigh Wood got on in that first fight? Obviously, his second fight we know how well he did, but obviously there was that instant with you and Lara afterwards. What did you just make of that first fight between those two?
We were cruising. I kind of thought that we're probably going to Nottingham. So we're probably going to the city ground because I've been told I'd fight the winner, and obviously then punch out of nowhere. Some might call it a lapse of concentration, some might call it a lucky punch, some might say that's what we're looking for. It's boxing, isn't it? Kiko Lad were beating Kiko Martinez and Kiko Martinez knocked him out. It happens. So yeah, it was a good performance up until that, but he managed to put it to bed after.
And obviously, you and Lara had your little altercation after the fight where he spat at you. I know it's going to be a silly question to ask, but would you be up to fight Mauricio Lara with winning this fight? Obviously, I know there's the Kolmatov mandatory, but after that, if you beat Kolmatov, if you stay at this division, would you take the Lara fight for a third time?
Yeah, I would do like to just put that to bed for my own mentality. He's the first man to beat me, and obviously we had a draw over him as well. Yeah, I'd love to put that to bed.
So when we look at this Leigh Wood fight, obviously it's not just a clash between you two, but a clash between two fan bases, the Nottingham Forest fan base and the Leeds United fan base. Surely that's just an added bit to get yourself excited for this fight.
Yeah, it's sexy, isn't it? It's very spicy. Both well supported, both very passionate, both make a lot of noise. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it.
What do you see in Leigh Wood when training? What do you see about him that you can expose in the ring come October 7th?
Obviously I'm not going to say that to yourself. But he's a good fighter, and like I say, he's had some good success. But there's a fair few weaknesses that Leigh has, and me and my team are working on exposing that, and you'll see on October 7th.
Just moving away from this fight, I want to quickly talk about your good friend Maxi Hughes. Obviously, I know you wanted your night in the States, and he had his night in the States. And on a night where he boxed out of his skin, he was no secret he was robbed. How gutted were you for Maxi when that decision didn't go his way?
Yeah, massively gutted. Obviously, he'd worked his socks off. He boxed really well. He should have got his arm raised, and he should be looking at a massive fight now. Unfortunately, that's not happened. So, yeah, good for the man. Good for the man. He's had himself some good character. Shown some thick skin, but hopefully he'll be back soon in a big fight.
This isn't the first time we've seen robberies like this. What can be done to change this? Obviously, this is not the first time it's happened. It's not going to be the last. Do you feel like something needs to change?
Potentially make an example of the judges. Someone who's, there's three men sat around there, and three of them men are the only men around the world who've seen Kambosos winning. How is that possible? Something needs to be done. Inquiries need to be done. sackings need to be done. It needs to be tighter. Maybe a fourth official, maybe another referee somewhere else, another judge somewhere else. I don't know, but yeah, someone needs to be done, like, that's for sure.
See, I actually stayed up for this fight. I'm scoring it myself. I had it 117, 111 for Maxi Hughes. So when you look at that judge who gave it 117, 11.
Exactly. Yeah, one judge apparently only seen him winning 3 rounds. I mean, how is that possible? You know, but boxes his ears off, and it's probably the only 3 who didn't think he won were them in the ring.
Well, Josh, it's getting a little bit busy in here, so I just want to quickly finally ask you, what goes down on October 7th in Sheffield?
Josh Warrington becomes a 3-time world champion.
Josh, pleasure for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.